So that was a very simple idea, more from country blues, because I approach the electric guitar as a solo instrument because I'm not playing in a band or playing with anybody. So a lot of stuff I've learned, on the acoustic guitar, country blues stuff. And a lot of the early guitar, electric and Chicago guys they came from the acoustic country blues tradition and just, played it on, moved it all over to electric. But I'm going to break that little example down, what I can remember of it, because I always forget. I always play everything different. But I'm going to break it down with a flat pick, even though I don't play with a flat pick, because most people do. Okay? So I did something like... And all I'm doing there is I'm thumping the bass with the pick, and I'm using this finger, because when I play with a thumb pick, oftentimes I'm using this finger, but if you're playing with a flat pick, you would be using this finger and sometimes this finger. Right? So I'm just isolating. So I'm doing a shuffle, hitting the A note, okay? And I'm just brushing all the strings. But I'm mostly catching this one here. And then I'm at the fifth doing these two strings here. My second and fourth. So I'm going. Not here, here. It's very easy to do that when you're first learning this. If you're going back. So it's that Keith chord, which he ripped off from the old country blues guys. Then for the D, I'm doing the D7 like this with my thumb wrapped on the F sharp, right? And trilling on this, on the very first note on the second string, while I'm hitting this. But I didn't do that. I think I went. Then when I went up to the E, I'm hitting the low E string with the pick, and I'm doing my E major, which is just two notes here. You get your 7, 9, moving down to my D, which is the same position. should know by now, like this. And then starting again. So this time when I went to the D, instead of going to this D, I did the same thing that I did at the A, because this is my D here, right? D7, D6, D major. So this D here, I'm doing the same thing as I did at the A. I'm still thumping on, I'm playing as if I'm in open tuning actually, because I'm using the A for my 1 chord and my 4 chord, and then I'm using my E, low E, for my 5 chord. Okay? So when I go up to the D, back A, E, and this is just like a little takeoff on the Robert Johnson thing. Instead of going all the way into the A, I just go to the E7. And always make sure to get back to your bass. And end it however you want. As long as you're always ending on the 1, but I did it with the slide. I went from this A at the 2nd fret all the way up to this one at the 14th. So for people who play with a pick, I don't. I find it limiting. I can't dig in as much like I can with a thumb pick. I did play with a flat pick early on, and it took a while for me to switch over to a thumb pick. But most people play with a flat pick, so that's why I'm showing it this way. You could also do the E like that. Anyway, I hope that helps. I never played with the flat pick, so that was very difficult for me to break down. But just remember your A on your 1 chord. When you go to your 4 chord, D, or this D, 7. E, D, So you could also, if you want to, if it's too much of a stretch if you're new to this, and it's too much of a stretch, you could just do these to start with. these two strings, your second, fourth, just to get used to it. D7, D7, A. So you can make up all kinds of stuff in there, but I just wanted to show you that. And but do it with the flat pick. I made a lot of mistakes breaking it down. I don't play with a flat pick. It's very difficult for me. But a lot of guys do. So that's, learn that hybrid picking if you're going to use a flat pick. Anyway, I hope that helped. Thanks.